Good morning, fellow wealth creators, real estate investors, and financial freedom enthusiasts. This is Ramadhin, author of Investing in Condominiums, Strategies, Tips, and Expert Advice for the Real Estate Investor. I'm a professional real estate investor, author, real estate broker, mortgage broker, and all those things. But really what I love to do is I love to work towards financial freedom, achieve financial freedom, help other people get there. And I just love the business of real estate. And today is Sunday, April 15th. I'm along Winchester Road in Durham, driving in to the West End. And it's great to see the 407 expansion. And I can tell you this weekend's been amazing. Right now, simultaneously, there's two big events happening for me. One is the Rain Acre Weekend. For those of you who don't know Rain, Don Campbell and the Real Estate Investment Network, I've been part of it for the last 4 or 5 years. It's been a fantastic network of people and education. Great opportunities have come my way, and I've been able to meet some great people. And it's almost like a college where I'm going there to learn and get theory and knowledge and get some great ideas and keep me focused and on track. And simultaneously, I'm attending an event for an organization that has completely blown me away with the quality of education. On top of that, the accountability. I think that's been one of my eye-openers over the last 6 months, is how accountability has affected my real estate investment business, has affected the investment business of people around me that I've seen and witnessed, and what it takes for someone to get to financial freedom. And I just wanted to talk to you about something that came up at Rain, is making my real estate investment business and treating it as a business. A lot of people that get into real estate investing thinking they can get into it part-time by buying a couple of properties, and it's buying a couple of assets and that's it. That's fine, but treating your real estate investment business is like a business. It's a tax-deductible expense. It's venturing for profit. You're investing in clients and tenants. You're generating income, and you're building wealth. On top of that, Bob Proctor, one of the greatest speakers and one of my mentors, said that you'll get to where you want to be in life if you help enough people get to where they want to be. So I'm going to get to financial freedom by helping enough people get to financial freedom. So my goal is to help as many people as possible and create as much value as possible in helping people get to financial freedom. And one of my vehicles has been my book, Investing in Condominiums. So I've got a lot of feedback from people saying that they've really enjoyed the book. It really hit home for them, and it's exactly what they needed to get to financial freedom, because they were buying their condominium not really knowing exactly what they were getting into, but now they can see a plan. And after discussing it with me, it's great to talk about plans. And yesterday at the other real estate investment education that I'm attending and being coached by, and being a coach for, I was talking with a student who really hit a wall about fear. And she said that, I know I was meant to be here. I know I was meant to invest in real estate with my own home. It's been the one asset that's made me money out of everything. How do I break past that fear to get to the next level? How do I break past that fear to trust myself to be able to invest in real estate, invest in my education, and take it to the next level? And I really congratulated her, because it was that fear that you needed to feel before you made that big step into a big deal. And I can tell you, as a real estate investor, as an advisor and coach to other real estate investors, only until you reach that fear barrier do you know you're getting somewhere. And then it's being coached and taking that leap of faith, literally that leap of faith, over into something that you don't know, the unknown. And it's those steps that create the bigger you, the you that you want to be. So one of the things that she was talking about was credit, the fear of credit, the fear of debt. She grew up with her mom, who always paid off her debts. Her aim was to pay off her mortgage, and never wanted a credit card or debt. And I asked her, well, obviously your mother must be financially free and happy and wealthy. She goes, no. She said no. And that was one of the ahas for her, was that I talked about debt with her. And I can tell you that to get to financial freedom, to get to larger assets. Understanding debt, managing debt, manipulating debt, and using debt to your advantage is one of the greatest ways to create your own economy. Because when you borrow to spend to create, when you borrow to invest to create, that's when you're creating value and that's when you're creating assets. On top of that, focusing on net worth was one of my biggest errors earlier on in the investment game. Net worth based in real estate is phantom equity, which you cannot spend. You got to focus it on cash flow. And that's been my biggest eye-opener over the last 6 months. That's been some of my biggest mistakes. And that's one of the things that I'd like to share with you that you need to work on, is focusing on your debt, expansion of that debt, creating credit facilities and ability to take action on bigger deals, and expanding your cash flow to getting to financial freedom. Very much like Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow game. So, back to building your business. Here are some of the things you can do right away as soon as you see this email, as soon as you get off this video call. You want to start time blocking some time, even if it's 2 hours a week dedicated to working on your real estate investment business. And you want to keep a separate sheet, a to-do list of what you need to do. No more than 5 items. Okay? And secondly, systems. You got to start working on them. Systems to be able to make your time more effective, so that you're spending less time doing the lower end activities and more time doing the higher end. And to me, what that means, higher end is talking to people. It's affecting their thoughts and the way they talk, and then changing their ways where they look at wealth and real estate. A successful real estate investor is one that works with other people that want to get into home ownership, that want to invest, and that's what creates more wealth. So, I hope I've been able to give you some great information. Looking forward to seeing you on the other side of a great deal. You have a fantastic, productive week. Bye-bye.